So you're a young aspiring entrepreneur and you want to get started in learning, but you don't know where you should actually start. Well, I hope today's video is going to help you. Hello everybody and welcome to this video. My name is Vincent. Today I'm going to give you my top 3 book recommendations for new and entrepreneurs and just people who want to, live a really good life. Now, these are 3 books that I think should be like mandatory in school because they are so good and they're going to teach you so many good life lessons that you can use throughout your journey. They aren't really specific on like just one type of business model. It's not super like specific information that you can only use if you do something. These are going to teach you like life-long skills and principles that you can implement in your life. And honestly, like if you are so lucky that you're really young and you start learning from books like this, you're going to have such a competitive advantage in life. So let's get started with the first book that I recommend everybody who's just getting started to read, and it's called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. It's from Stephen Covey, and this is actually the first ever self-improvement book that I've read. I bought this when I first went to the United States, and gotta say, like, I have a lot of notes in it, and I read this when I was, I believe, like 14 years old. And it gives you basically, just like the title says, 7 habits of the highly effective people and the leaders of our time. And this is going to teach you, 7 principles and actual like techniques that you can implement in your life to make your life better and become more effective, become, more, just overall like someone who's a better person and who can achieve higher levels of success in whatever area of their life they want to. So definitely recommend this book to anybody who's just getting started and want to read some good books. Like over 25 million copies sold. This is definitely not something that is like a hidden secret and a hidden gem, but there's a reason why there are so many copies sold from this book. It's genius, so make sure to grab it. It was $15 for me to pick this up, so definitely something that everybody should be able to afford, and gonna give you a better return than $15, that's for sure. Now, my second book recommendation for new entrepreneurs would be the Personal MBA by Josh Kaufman. Now, this is also just like what the title says. It's basically, an MBA in business for you in the form of I don't know how many page book. It's pretty long. It's like 450 page-ish book. Now it was also only $18, so not super expensive. Definitely a lot cheaper than actual MBA. And this is going to teach you so much of the fundamentals and all the basics that you need to know about business, and not even just the basics, but it's going to have give you like a deeper understanding of how business works and all that stuff. So definitely an amazing book if you want to better understand how businesses work and operate, and how you can also become a successful business owner one day. So definitely another great book, and you should read it if you haven't already. Now, my last book recommendation for today is called PsychoCybernetics, and this is from Maxwell Maltz. Now, this is pretty much like the god of all self-improvement books. I would say, this is not so much just a business-orientated book. It's more so about, improving your self-image and, just like transcending yourself and becoming a better person in general. And I know it sounds a little bit woo-woo, but honestly, like, this is, written by a scientist, and, it's just like such a fascinating book. Honestly, from these 3, this is the one that's probably made the biggest impact on my life. Highly recommend it to you guys. And honestly, I would say if you're serious about doing this for a lifetime and becoming the best version of yourself, these 3 books are something that you should definitely read. Or even if you don't read one of them, at least watch one of these summaries on YouTube, or just like get the notes from someone or something. That's not going to be anywhere near as, you know, as actually like impactful as if you read the whole thing, but still better. So make sure that you get all the lessons from these 3 books, because these are like the fundamentals, and you're going to get a lot of value from reading these 3 books. You can pick all of them up for like $50, so, you know, pretty cheap compared to like university courses and that kind of stuff. And yeah, I would say these are the first 3 books that you should read if you're getting into entrepreneurship. Obviously, don't just blindly take advice from someone on the internet about reading books. I would say the best way to learn about stuff is how actually Sam Ovens also teaches it. I'm going to link a video in the description below which explains really well how highly successful people get their information. So these are more so like foundations, but if you want to learn about like one specific aspect of a business or, you know, life, then you should not just take recommendations for someone. You should try to find someone who's really good at what you're trying to learn, and then look at where they learned from, and then try to you know, chase back to the root of all the good information. So really hope you guys enjoy this, and I only wanted to give you 3 recommendations for now, because if I give you like 10 or 15, that would be overwhelming. So just make sure that, you know, you go through these slowly, read a couple pages every day, and, you know, you're going to get through them within a couple months if you read like 10 pages a day. So make sure you do that, and really hope you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful. Let me know if any of you guys pick one of these up, or let me know if you have read it, and you know, write below in the comments your biggest lesson from any of these books. And I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope we'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, bye.